the opinion that the more green spaces in the world, the better. And this is one very special one.
And any space is always beautiful, socially and environmentally.
Thank you so much. Neighbors of Arcadia, what do you think of the new garden?
I think it's beautiful, and it's done in a way that everybody could enjoy the beauty and the flower and everything, and it has more a feng shui finish, I found, than previously. Touché. Yeah.
Arcadia is in your riding, so what do you think about the new garden?
It's a beautiful thing. I used to live at number 30 Harborside Co-op, which is right over there. So I had a full view of this entire co-op, and I remember it as it was. And so it's lovely to see it as it is.
And as it was basically just cement.
Pretty well, that's right, exactly. So it took a while for the community to finally decide, okay, if the city's not going to help us, which they didn't, of course, with money.
Yes.
They, after some resistance from the city, got their approval to be able to do it. And yes, it cost the co-op some money, but I think it's worth it.
It is.
If you had leaks to the garage and you had to do the repairs, this only makes sense that we do it, green it, give people a wonderful view, and allow people to walk by and enjoy the scenery in a way that is pleasant, in a way that makes life much more beautiful in the area. So this is good for the co-op.
And a lot of people don't understand this is actually a green roof area.
Yeah, right.
Because, I mean, it looks like it's just the basic backyard, but we're right on top of a garage.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember it.
Yes. And this helps with energy costs and things like that too, doesn't it?
Well, of course, that's why there's such a promotion of planting, having trees or gardens or plants or rooftop gardens, because environmentally it's a great idea. I have to tell you, I garden myself these days, and it took me a while for my brothers to convince me that having a little garden in the background, in the backyard, is good. So I plant some tomatoes, cucumbers, and other beautiful things like that.
Chow, what do you think about the greening of Arcadia?
Well, it's a symbol of the determination of artists when they come together to make their environment beautiful. This, you see, not just green but also beauty. Also, this whole river motif is absolutely wonderful, and through it all, people learned and connected with each other, and it's so much. It's so precious. It really should be replicated everywhere, and may we have more co-ops and more beautiful gardens like this. It's absolutely wonderful.
Thank you so much, Olivia.
Thank you.
So, Adam, what do you think about the greening of Arcadia?
Well, the only way to grow a city is to grow a neighborhood. The best way to grow a neighborhood is to grow gardens like this, because it actually builds community. Not only is it a planning process, but it's also the act of maintaining it and watching it actually sort of come of age. And I think that this is, one of the reasons why co-ops and why community gardens are so critically important in the city, is that they actually sustain the joy that the city living is.
A lot of people don't understand what a co-op is, and they assume that it's city housing, and that's not the case. And you have several co-ops in your riding.
Yep. I often say that what Toronto needs is more of the co-ops. What the co-ops need is more of Toronto's support. It's a form of housing that is public, but that is autonomous. It's decentralized government. If I could be a bit more historically accurate than the phrase is usually, it's anarchy at its best. Because anarchy is the Catalan word for cooperation. In fact, most of the co-op movement can tie back to some of the earliest things that were done in Barcelona around workers and around artists and around groups that wanted to live and work together, self-organizing. it's often sort of suggested that it's no authority. That's not it. It's communally held values executed by consensus. And if this is what co-ops do, all I can say is every building in the world should be like.
Thank you so much, Adam. Oh, you're the landscape committee chairperson for the adjoining co-op.
I am, yes.
And your co-op's had a wonderful garden for years and years. So what do you think about Arcadia finally getting a garden over here?
Oh, I think it's fantastic. We've been looking at their concrete space for a while, and though it's been great for our kids to learn to ride their bikes and rollerblade on it, this is just a wonderful warm space that they've created.
Thank you so much, Carol.
You're welcome.